Hello. Wow. Please silence.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, sorry. Well, I shouldn't be. Oh,
Wait. Oh.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Numbers are dwindling down.
No.
It's going to be weird without Goat and his... It was an Australian character, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's fine. You guys shouldn't die, so... You guys haven't had any problems so far, despite...
Yeah, we haven't had any.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, exactly. You know, except for the entire rushing to the final boss before or being anywhere near ready to face him.
I mean, you win some, you lose some.
Exactly.
yeah. Like we still have like a what is it? A 95% lose win rate. It's I mean that seems pretty good.
Yeah, he only lost, what, one character? One character died? One character was captured?
Yeah. But just looking at like the amount of fights we've won. Hello.
Hello.
Immediately silences.
Yo, yo, yo. How be you?
We
Hey.
back.
What is that accent? Or
I don't know.
oh God.
It's been... how long? It's been at least almost a month.
Yeah, something like that.
It's almost 2 months.
Oh,
Do you have a link to the thing?
to the Foundry thing.
Yeah.
Should be in...
It's in-game info.
Yeah.
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 Well, the Australian is still here.
I'm kind of excited for this session and really hope everybody can make it because, you know, it's been a while.
Has been.
Yeah, this one's gonna introduce I'm having a little bit of trouble speaking since I've gotten better, so you'll have to bear with that. But yeah, it's gonna have some new mechanics and it's gonna be fun. It's sort of yeah. Am I streaming? Yeah, I
So
am.
the plan is to stick with D&D but just move fully to Foundry, yeah?
Yeah, and because we've got D&D Beyond for 2 more months, I think, because I cancelled it, and apparently it just rolls over until, you know, your payment period ends.
Yeah, makes sense.
So
I
yeah,
still haven't caught up with the with the drama. What happened?
Oh, it's a big game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that, but I just don't care so much.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, I was gonna switch to Pathfinder anyway because I just like it more. So, because
I agree.
gunslingers and guns and did I mention guns?
You know, I've never actually gotten to play Pathfinder 2.
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
the next.
you've only DM'd it.
I've GM'd it a hell of a lot, but I've never actually gotten to play it. I've only ever played Pathfinder 1.
I mean, the next campaign I'm gonna run is gonna be definitely a 2e1. Maybe.
In like 2 years.
I mean, to be fair, apparently the adventure paths are a lot easier to run in Pathfinder then. And they've got Foundry modules set up.
Ah, nice. That's good. I mean, I have been told that a lot of the Pathfinders are sort of hit and miss for the adventures, but...
Oh, okay. I think I've only heard... To be fair, I've only looked at Abomination Vaults because, you know, ghosts and spookiness.
Well, I think because the standard setup for the Pathfinder stuff is they'll do, like, a campaign, but it's... Instead of having one book, it'll be a campaign split into, like...
Yeah, lots of
15,
books.
you know, $3 pamphlets and stuff.
Yeah, I saw that. I think it was the Chinese setting campaign.
I know they've got a Chinese one, they've got an African-themed one, and I think they've got a classic European fantasy one.
Yeah, I was kind of interested in the Chinese setting one because obviously
Which is that one?
Ruby something? I want to say Ruby Phoenix because that sounds very Chinese, or it might be Ruby
Yeah,
C.
that rings a bell.
It was Ruby something.
Fists of the Ruby Phoenix.
Yeah, that sounds very
The Ruby Phoenix Tournament, an adventure for 11th level characters by Tim Hitchcock, released in 2012. Okay, I assume that's the old version of it.
yeah, okay. 11th level, maybe not a great place to start. I'm guessing
cool
it
thing
starts back, right? It's probably going to start at low levels in the earlier
Well,
books.
a lot of them come with, like, you know, here are a whole bunch of special archetypes and things that you can pick up along the way based on that specific thing, which is very kind of cool, I think. Like, that's where the setup for the gunslinger who uses guns for punching people comes from.
Oh, that's cool.
I mean, not from Ruby Phoenix. I think that's there's
Guns and Gears?
sort of steampunky. No, it's not Guns and Gears. That's the main book. It's like Powder Keg in Ankle or something like that.
Okay, that sounds
Yeah.
cool.
It's not the African one, but it is another deserty one.
I wish.
Adventures. Yes. What are the adventure paths for Pathfinder at the moment?
I
There's
think-
Kingmaker, which is
Oh yeah, I wanted to run that, but I saw the cost of the adventure module, and it's kind of expensive. Something that doesn't look like. I mean, it seems like it's the standard adventure module. It seems a standard size, but it seems way more expensive than your usual one.
The deal with Kingmaker is halfway through the adventure, you suddenly start having to use like kingdom level mechanics.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the gimmick of Kingmaker is at a certain point you are made a king. Or I don't know if you're actually made a king, but like at some point you get control over
kingdom.
a settlement. Yeah.
Yeah.
Outlaws of Alkenstar is the one I was thinking of, which is a sort of
Oh, that's a cool one.
steampunk, cowboy, Wild West type thing.
Yeah, I haven't actually looked at that one, but just I've heard of it because of, you know, I mean, Alkenstar is the place where guns are made, I think, in the setting. So
I mean, I have heard that the one that springs to mind that's like the one that's not terribly good is Strength of Thousands, which saddens me because that's the one where you go to a wizard school.
of course, of course.
Yeah, but there's a whole bunch. Fist of the Ruby Phoenix is...
If you want to make your character, Josh, because I think you're a bit busy.
Let me see. So I'd have to do it on D&D Beyond, wouldn't I?
Yeah, if you can do it now, because I think Central's doing his as well. So
Okay, I'll see if I can knock that up.
Well, only I didn't mind before the session.
only you and Ro. So
Oh no.
yeah, I mean it's fine. Everybody gets
Basically
big.
already at
People get busy. It's fine. I mean, this is why we start essentially at 1:30, not at 8.
amateur hour.
But yeah, this most of, I think this session is probably going to be RP with like maybe one fight, so because we've had like, I think it was fights over the last 3 sessions, because it was the Strahd fight, the entire puzzle he set up to get everybody so you could get the people out, and you know, then you fought him, and it's just been so much fighting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just excited to use one spell on my alternative character.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to explain the mechanics to you guys when we get to the okay. Okay, yeah.
Always wanted to use it.
I mean, it can go wrong, so that's more ammo for me. If, you know, if it does go wrong. Because you need to do a charisma save, don't you? To control it.
What do you mean charisma save? Control what? I'm just a cleric.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
Listen.
Oh, nothing.
What are they, level 7 now?
Yeah, you are. It's weird, because you've been level 7 for what I feel is...
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to, because I'm making the evil version of...
Has everybody got an evil version of the character?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm going for the evil version, presumably I should be Lam, which doesn't sound very evil. And also I need, instead of a beard, I need to have like just
A goatee.
Goatee.
How did this happen?
It's gonna be a Star Trek episode.
I mean, for a way, it really does make sense.
Just entire. Well, yeah, I mean, it can be comical. That's fine.
Also, it doesn't mean that they have to be like murder hobo evil. Just, you know.
Conniving. And evil. Can't think of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stealing lollipops from children.
Many faces, so...
Oh, I got another world.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's the evil version of a wizard? It's a
Ooh,
wizard.
oh, wait, you should also get this spell. Look at this.
Just a demon squad. That's gonna be.
Just get this spell. It's gonna be fun. We're going to be like Pokemon masters.
Yeah, I don't know if that's my deal. I'm doing the... I mean, I guess minions does kind of make sense for this character, yeah. Okay, let's roll some stats. Roll all them dice.
Oh, so we are supposed to roll stats. I just used the main stats, but changed the main stat.
I mean, yeah, you can roll, or you can use your character's stats and tweak them a bit. It's
Pretty mediocre set of stats right there.
To be like that
Sadly,
sometimes.
none of them are bad enough that I can also make this guy have an atrocious dex, so... Oh well.
I have 12 armor class and 0 constitution.
Oh, yikes. That's fine.
Yeah, it is very much like Owain, but just not as AC heavy.
Okay, that's fair.
But I did take the top beat because I don't want to die this. So.
Lam's evil background is rival intern.
Ooh. That's so evil.
God.
Oh wow.
Stealth. I'm gonna have, what is the most evil set of artisan's tools?
Glass blowers, tools.
Right. Languages. Ooh, it's a shame that Kenda aren't in this setting, because I could give him a Kenda speak.
I mean, technically you still could, because wait, Kenda are like
Surely Kenda don't exist in this setting.
you're from the what's it called?
I'm from the Sword Coast.
That's it.
Kenda are from Dragonlance.
Ah, fair enough. You know that, so that's fair. I just forgot.
I'm gonna go with Celestial because I am having a character that is evil, but in a sort of pretentious kind of way.
Mm.
For some reason, I thought Kenda were from space, which doesn't make sense.
No, that's a game Kerbal Space Program.
You're thinking of the GIF. The Kenda are the little Ronin halfling thieves from Dragonlance.
Huh. That's
I
fair.
really wish that D&D had more like languages had a bigger role in D&D.
Yeah.
Then you just have a wizard and he can comprehend any language from level 1
Oh,
on a ritual.
Or a warlock.
I've just
Yeah.
randomed all the characteristics, and the 4 I got are superiors might not like what you're doing. I'm going to have to put that in my report. I think D&D Beyond knows what this character is all about. Equipment, give me a scholar's pack and a boomerang.
Oh,
Okay, Boomer. That's
okay, yeah.
yeah.
In focus, I will take an orb. Let's have a simple weapon of a second boomerang.
Just throw 'em back.
Get another set of artisan's tools. What is the next most evil? Cobbler's tools, yes.
You can just fuck up the roads.
Oh
No,
my
wait.
God, it's so evil. And then you go in and inspect the road and like, oh, that's not up to standard. You're going to have to pay a fine.
Okay, alarm is done.
I just Google I just Googled Kendar, and like one of the first things I found was this. Right. I get the feeling that people don't like him.
Oh yeah, I mean, their whole deal is that they're hobbits, but they steal things.
But
That's cool.
their entire race's personality is just kleptomania.
Well, sort of, yeah. Strictly speaking, it is a race that, imagine someone who didn't know what communism was decided, in this fantasy world, let's have a communist race.
Oh.
And what they invented was a race that didn't understand what personal possessions are.
Oh no. Oh.
That's how communism works, isn't it?
I suppose. I guess that's the gist of it.
It's not like I'm living in a country that was communist for a while.
So we're just waiting for Central then.
Yeah.
I think I actually have it in my parents' house. Still, they have the receipts you used to get for like bread and stuff. You just get them and you go and exchange it.
Oh, that's quite cool, actually.
No, it's not.
I mean,
Hello.
You guys
I mean, just to still
Yes.
have the receipts.
Yes, we.
Yeah.
you wait too much? I don't know, sorry. I'm having a very bad day.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna fix it.
Exactly. That's hopefully what D&D is for. Probably. I mean, if things go well. But everybody's here now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Everything's ready. That's set up. Okay, and how many people aren't actually on Foundry? That's...
Oh, the Australian is still here.
I am trying to log in. Usual places.
I realised I have left the largest map open for everybody to load into, so let me know when you are loaded into the world map of Brovia.
I have still to put my feats into my character because, you know.
Unconscious,
Oh my god, they don't have any feet.
uninjured. Okay, let's kill the Australian.
Owain is only in two states. He's either uninjured or unconscious.
Question. Why am I saying question? Why was Marl unconscious?
Well, Marl
I mean,
was
he was taking
unconscious
that.
because last time I was actually here, he was still had yet to make his death saves versus Strahd.
Oh yeah, I remember, because then the entire...
But I did wake him up, but he did not play. Ciao. Sorry, my mother. I am currently at my parents' house. If my connection is shit, it's because of that.
We can hear you, alright?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Marl HP, because... yeah, why not? Okay,
Wait, what? Actually, wait. What do we do with the barbarian with Vector?
don't worry, I'll sort that out. You guys aren't at the pool. You guys were just outside of... Right.
We got the future card reading from Madame Eve.
Oh yeah, you were at Pool, but I'm gonna... Fine, you can just travel the rest of the way. I won't just push you to outside a village of Barovia so you can skip stuff. That's silly. So
I
I'll...
always do just like 2 random encounters with all
That's the...
mission.
Yeah. So are we ready to begin? The recap?
Is there a recap?
I suppose there should be a recap because it's been so long.
Yeah.
Yes, I feel like a recap will be good, especially because I'm finishing my new character sheet. So please, someone else do the recap this time.
Who wants to do it? I have notes, but you know, does somebody else want to do it, or should I? You know what? I'll just do it. So, at the start of last session, you guys were in a bit of a odd situation as Strahd was basically going to kill you all, or try to, and you were trapped. But then Doc had the ingenious idea of sacrificing himself to save the rest of the group and tricking Strahd into a deal where everybody else leaves, but he stays as Strahd's servant.
Well, to be fair, I don't know if I will call it a trick because
It was just a deal, wasn't it?
just a deal, like normal deal.
Yeah. I don't know why I wrote trick on the... Anyway,
Well,
yeah, it is a deal.
I did try to trick him in the sense that I tried to save multiple people, and he wasn't happy with that.
Okay, so your plan almost succeeded.
I
Saved,
saved almost everyone.
yeah, but Sut died as he attempted to heal her, as it backfired when Strahd counterspelled it. So,
I am very sorry about that.
yeah, everybody then left except for Sut and Doc. I mean, Sut's dead body, and, well, Doc's living, breathing, for now, body. The group had a long rest outside of Castle Ravenloft, and they regrouped, pushed onwards towards Barovia Village. There was a stop at the Sar Falls encampment and a meeting with Madame Eva, who is a powerful seer. She told you guys about the Amber Temple and the many relics hidden within, plus a possible relic that could steal Strahd's power. And you guys decided to go to the village first, and then after clearing that, heading to the Amber Temple. I think that was everything? Question mark?
Basically, yeah.
Cool. So, I'm just making a note here. Well, session 30, which is...
Ooh.
Yeah, feels weird. Anyway, so, you guys have just had a long rest, I believe, and have woken up to not a bright beautiful day. Dull, miserable, standard Barovian day in the Sarpool encampment. What you guys doing? Because you know, Barovia village is about a day's ride away. You'd have to, and yeah. What you doing?
Going to the village would be our next stop. We could rest along the way.
Yeah, as fast as we can, possibly.
Well, I think perhaps we should have, take it a bit easy.
I wouldn't say the last date we taken a bit too easy, but yeah, we didn't make too much progress.
I'm going to take it easy.
By the way, you should have full health, Marl. Because you guys long rested.
I feel like shit.
That's fair. So, as you guys have all decided to head on forwards to the village of Barovia, are you guys going to mount up on your horses and carriage and cart and head on? So yeah, as you ride southeast, yeah, southeast, I don't know why that was a question, you slowly but surely arrive at what could be described as the gates to, as a set of large gates following. Basically there's a bridge, there's water, there's a river, and at the end of the bridge there's a set of large gates that are obsidian in colour, and in front of them stands a hooded man. It's got sort of like a raggedy cloth that's over it, acting as a hood, and he's basically fishing in the river, sort of sat down next to in front of the black gate. What do you do?
Being a bit careful, I'll just shout to him, "Hey you, what's your purpose here? How do we get in?"
He looks at you, and for a second he seems to not really do much, and then he pulls up his fishing rod. That sounded weird. And he checks that then there's nothing hooked on it, casts it back in, and he simply goes, to pass this point you must make an offering.
What kind of offering?
I believe you already have what is required with you.
What is he talking about?
Does he want money?
Argon, didn't you have some information on how to get in, from what I remember?
Well, let me see. I think I'm not looking at my notes. I think at Castle Argenvospald we got something, but I think that wasn't specifically to get into the town. Let me just very quickly.
If you want to make a no, it's not recall knowledge. If you want to just make a straight intelligence check to see if you remember, because you do have it, and I don't know if I clarified this enough, but.
Okay. Just straight intelligence.
Yeah, probably not your best.
Oh jeez.
Okay, never mind.
Alright.
Yeah, you recall that the doll was you remember that you picked up a doll at Castle Argynvostholt, and that was said to be the key to getting in.
How the fuck does... okay. Yeah, I obviously remember. The thing, the doll we found. And I take out the doll of Argynvostholt, and I guess I hand it to the fisherman?
He pauses for a second, looks over it, and gives a small nod as the sort of the black doors, giant black doors, just slowly slide open. But when you look past them, you don't. It's hard to see past. It's almost like there's just darkness, an endless void past, but the fisherman simply says, "Very well, and as you have given me what I want, I shall give you what you wish. You may enter the village."
Argon, this will probably freak you out a little bit, but you will start to hear a voice in your head, or words in your head. You don't quite recognize the voice, I think, but it goes like, "Dragonborn companion, where did you find that doll? I don't quite recall it."
Who? I just, in my head, I say just like, who's asking, if I may ask?
Whatever. Sadly, my feature doesn't allow me to read your mind as well, so it's just one-way telepathy. You need to actually talk to me.
Oh.
Ben doesn't know that. He's just answered you.
I mean, I guess seeing as I don't get a response,
Wait, I think you are able to speak
Stop talking to them.
telepathically to any creature. Okay, just speak. It says, yeah.
I guess I'll just...
You see Lib that is waving at you, trying to get your attention.
I walk up to
It's
Lee.
me, Brenda. It's me, Argon.
Oh.
I believe you may know me as Lib.
Since when were you able to talk? I don't remember you ever doing that.
I'm not. As you can see, I lack a mouth. I spent the last hours trying to use some of the leftover energy from my creator to try and change my body into something more useful now that I don't have a master. You
I
might
see.
notice some slight differences in his appearance, like he changed the hairstyle, he has different tattoos from before, and the gem on his forehead is glowing slightly. He also changed clothing. He has like a coat that the doctor was working on in the last couple weeks.
Oh.
He now has this cool spike. It's a very nice, almost motorbiker coat, you know, with a bit of spikes. It's made from the Azuros, you know, that is a spiked bear. So it's a pelt of bear that looks slightly like a biker coat, like a biker jacket. It was cool.
Oh. Okay.
Regardless of this weird detail, the point is now he can speak to you in a way.
Nice.
A very specific way.
Yeah, I just, yeah, I got this, Argynvostholt at, like, the big castle, if you remember it. I think you were there.
The castle.
Yes.
Yes.
That's where I got the
I believe if we found you there, not in the best condition. Are you still wounded?
I think I'm doing all right. Thank you, though. I appreciate the sentiment.
The fisherman
I wish to protect.
interrupts this at this point. I mean, okay, it's
It
obvious.
looks like Argon is talking to a construct, but still, yeah.
He just the fisherman just kind of what's the word? Pulls up the line again, sees that nothing's biting, and then looks at Argon and basically the entire group and says, "Shouldn't you be going? The door won't stay open forever." There's obsidian.
There shall we?
I think we should go.
Yeah, let's do that.
Onwards to adventure, as we say.
Can I also just catch a quick glimpse of his face under the hood, like a bit of his face, if I can see if it's familiar in any way? Or, spikes from teeth, like vampire stuff?
Okay, so you're trying to steal a glance under his hood.
Yes.
You
said it in a weird way.
I guess sleight of hand, else, because I guess you're trying to just That's perception check, which I guess you're going to be really good at. So perception, yeah.
It didn't roll it. I need to check myself, but it's 20, yeah.
Yeah, so when you look under the hood, it's kind of odd. You don't see a face. All you see are these red glowing eyes. And it doesn't... It's almost as if there's nothing under there, but at the same time, it's just darkness. And it gives you a sort of odd feeling like you shouldn't be looking directly at this.
Ooh, okay, just Owen just quickly goes into the other darkness.
So, is everybody diving into the door?
Sure thing. Lib for
Wait,
you.
can I beforehand very quickly use Divine Sense?
Yeah, sure. That's
Okay.
senses undead and feeds and shit, right?
Yeah, Celestial Fiend and Undead.
You get quite a sense that celestial, basically all three of these things kind of intermingled are within this door.
Oh, good enough.
Yeah, still entering it.
Wipes the sweat out of his forehead. Okay.
Is there a problem, Argon?
Well, I'm sensing a bunch of otherworldly entities from that gate, which I'm not a big fan of that, I would say.
Well, it doesn't really matter, does it? We knew what we were against.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of just part of the course. I don't know why I'm even surprised, but yeah, let's just get going, I guess.
So, as you enter the door, there's this immediate, what's the word? There's a lack of feeling of anything, sort of as if there's just literally nothing, a blankness. And then you suddenly start to fall. And it's hard to tell because it's so dark which direction, if you're falling up or down or which way it is, but within what you can measurably say was a few minutes maybe, you land on a beach, a sandy beach. It seems to stretch on forever, and the only thing you see is I wrote this, but it sounds cliche. But the only thing you see is a another hooded figure, but this time you can tell that they're a skeleton and they have a boat. Big enough probably for 4 or 5 people.
Yeah, that's convenient.
A skeleton in a boat in a river.
In a robe. In a river. Well, it's not in a river, it seems to be an endless lake. Cause
What is this about? Am I right?
Do I know fucking Greek mythology? What does Argon know of Greek mythology?
It doesn't. Well, actually, Pharos is Greek mythology world. I mean, you can make a general. You can make a. I don't know. Wisdom.
Mostly a joke.
Okay.
I assume you wouldn't know that.
Myths.
Unless it's something that Argon could recognize.
If you want to make a wisdom check for it, you can, because it's kind of like general mythology, and that myth is basically everywhere, isn't it? So.
Shit.
Well, you know nothing. It's going to be a odd, weird skeleton, spooky skeleton guy in a spooky skeleton robe with a spooky normal boat, to be fair.
Lib will raise his hand and try to get the attention of the people, and because there are multiple people he wants to talk to and is a bit limited, is like... wait, I believe that actually it might work on multiple people. 20 creatures. Oh, yeah, I don't have a limited amount of creatures at a time. So, you all will start to hear the new voice Lib developed, and he goes like, I believe this might be some kind of... I think the word was psychopomp. I might be wrong. I mean, it looks like some kind of spirit of the dead or undead. This doesn't look safe.
No, it's not like we can back out now.
That is true, but
We found a place where which was fighting with Strahd, and they presented us this way of coming in. So I don't think there's any other place where we can go.
does the skeleton have a mind I can speak to?
You can try reaching out to talk to him.
Yes. I need. He needs to know common.
Yeah. Just what are you saying?
What is your role?
The skeleton, because he's not too far from you, kind of turns around, walks off the boat because he's currently standing on it, and looks at you for a moment, and just an older man's voice kind of echoes from it, and he goes, "My role is simply to take those who need moving from one place to another. It's to serve as a guide from here to there." Now, do you have the fee, and do you wish to cross?
It's the same thing again.
The fee is 1... Oh shit, do you guys have gold?
Yes, actually.
Oh, thank God. The fee is 1 gold coin.
God, I have 1 silver.
Between...
Why don't you just work for like he's determined to get in the Barovia. He's still not too sure about this, but he just goes in, hands him a coin, sits in the booth.
It's 1 gold coin for all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of... Okay, so at some point you noticed that the barbarian's just gone missing.
Oh. Well, you really do be like that sometimes.
Because plot convenience.
We win some, you lose some.
Will I, Robert, ever one day learn where he went?
Yeah, I forgot that was your name. To be fair. Yeah. To be fair, you're gonna learn that he just stayed outside the door because he was like, this shit ain't worth it.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
why was he following us in the first place?
kill
Not like
Strahd.
he was especially invested.
Yeah.
Had beef with Strahd.
Yeah.
He's actually just gone to the temple to get the thing that can steal Strahd's powers, and when we get there, it's gone. Later on,
Oh.
we hear like from the stories like, oh, a fighting barbarian rolled up to Strahd and killed him. He's fine.
Don't give me ideas, please.
Oh. Damn it. Yeah. So anyway, I can't call him the Bone Man. The what do you call it? Ferryman. That's the word.
One person.
The ferryman kind of looks at the. I keep forgetting how many of you that. That's why. This
Four,
is
I believe.
this is. Oh wait, everybody's invisible now. I'm making the people who aren't here visible, so I can know exactly how many people there are. There we go, 4. I'm not going crazy, sorry. So he looks at the 4 of you and slowly nods and says, so you all wish to accept passageway to the village?
Correct.
There's nowhere else to go.
Very well, we
We were
will.
told that the villager is encountering some issues, I believe.
The village is... Yes, I suppose that is true. It is more than a few issues. It is... Well, you shall see for yourself. And he starts... The boat starts to slowly shift, and he starts rowing it. And yeah, it's slowly moving across this vast, almost... It seems infinite, the lake does, but it's just... There's also a lot of mist obscuring the path ahead, so you can never truly see if there's land ahead or if it's just obscured. And as he starts rowing, he simply looks at the 4 of you and says, so I'm taking it each of you have your own reasons for being here, or are you solely all here to free the village from its current crisis?
The reason is our own. We just have to get there.
Very well. The village is an odd place at the moment. It exists in a gap in the cosmos. It's a very specific gap where lost souls seem to constantly be seeping through and finding a place to rest. But that is, I suppose, none of your concern. We will be in the village shortly. I advise you to be on your guard, as there is no real telling what is happening at any point within those walls, I suppose. And as he finishes his sentence, you kind of start to see seems like an island in the distance, and it starts to slowly get bigger and bigger as you reach... Is that the correct one? Yep, the village of... Oh wait, okay, so I need to put everybody on here. That probably should have come first. And... Wait.
I'm sorry to say that sadly I don't... Lib's token doesn't count as my token right now.
Oh shit. Okay, no, don't worry, I'm sorting it. Just
No,
try.
that's how it's supposed to be. It's dark in the...
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
say. Oh, never mind.
I'm gonna.
Oh god, it's another one of those dogs. An anime girl. What the fuck?
I'm moving these a
Oh,
bit.
she's gone.
Oh, let's see.
Okay. How do I? Okay, configure permissions. Owner is. What is your?
Central, I think.
I see nothing. All 'tis quiet.
Okay, you know what? I'll sort you out last, because I'm having issues. Just wait a second whilst I try and sort out leave.
That's fine.
Oh, is it because it's not a character per se?
You're immediately looking around.
Yeah, I think the anime girl disappeared.
I think
Some kind of adorable rock monster.
There's little rock fellas.
Rock goblin.
Can you see anything now? You can't. Leave.
I can see the warden injured, but no.
Okay, so
See 3 beings in front of us.
can I?
If the Rockites didn't have like a big red glowing ring around them, I would have assumed that they were friendly.
I'm trying to. Maybe. Wait, can we just use the dock for now
Yeah, sure.
until I can
Great
figure this
version.
out?
Whatever you like. You are the master of this game.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure. I think it's because it's an NPC character sheet instead of an actual character sheet, so I need to basically give you a new character sheet to get you to update it.
Let's zoom in. Why is it?
The doc has every single status effect in the game.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so as you reach the village, you see it's oddly highlighted, like it's got odd lighting. It seems to be sort of spotty, and there seems to be a large array of houses, but nobody's around. And just out of view in the... How many of you can actually see this? Okay, so basically all of you except for... So, just out of view in the darkness, you can hear a roaring, and you see... Well, only Marl sees this, I guess, because of dark vision. Wait,
I have dark vision.
wait, that
I
doesn't
also
make...
have dark vision.
Literally
No.
the only one that doesn't have dark vision.
Okay, everybody sees this except for
Argon.
Argon. So everybody sees this, and you see a female that looks kind of familiar. She bears let me try that again. She bears resemblance to Tatiana from the hunter you met earlier, and there's only Owain, I guess, would recognize this, but there's what seems to be a cultist looking fella, but as you catch a glimpse of his face, you recognize he looks somewhat similar to the cultist Greg that you killed earlier.
Oh, Greg!
But on the other side, you see basically the monster you fought earlier in Valaki. You see a similar looking monster to that, what you remember being called a Loop Garo. So yeah, that's it. What do you do?
Absolutely reckless.
Oh, jeez, I'm fucked.
Hello.
And as you say hello, the girl turns to look at you and says, sorry, need a second. Says, are you friend or foe? There's this, as you can see, this is not exactly the most ideal situation, but me and my companion here are trying to make the best of it. So either flee, as this monster is quite strong, or help out. And with that, we shall go into combat, I guess.
Yay!
I currently
And
don't
run away.
see shit though.
Yes.
Oh, okay, because, yeah. It's just
can
pitch dark in some areas because it's like that, because of the lighting. And that
But
makes...
You can walk into the darkness and it makes it less dark.
Oh. Okay.
Don't ask me why. It's not a very effective way to do this.
Yeah, the lighting I tried didn't really succeed. But yeah, anyway, with that said, let's roll initiative. As long as you can kind of... Yeah, as long as it kind of works.
Guys, we need to help Greg.
Cool.
As the enemy girl.
So,
Yeah, fuck.
I needed to roll initiative on D&D Beyond because I don't have the shit on... what's its name on Foundry?
Just tell me...
You should be able to see the roll anyway. Which is, I'm not joking, 26.
Okay.
26. Holy shit.
I have the alert feat.
Ooh.
Oh.
Plus a bunch of dexterity because monk, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, wow, okay.
I will basically always go first.
Mar, have you rolled your initiative?
No. Good grief, I'm not last.
Oh wow, that's pretty high up. So yeah, let's okay, yeah, I guess Lieb starts off.
The only problem is I don't see the loop guru, I don't see the characters, I don't see shit. So
You know what, I'm gonna just undo the lighting because
I'm sorry because it's like I like the lighting as a concept, but I don't see shit.
I can see everything normally.
can you see? Okay, so it's just dark, pitch black in some places. I'm trying to fix it, but give me a second.
If you just want to turn it off, you can probably just go to maps and oh yeah.
Oh, closer! It's
Yeah.
closer!
I just yeah, I did it, so it doesn't matter. I wanted to slowly reveal the map, but you were gonna see it all anyway. So yeah, it's your turn, Lieb.
Oh, so the loop guru is there. Okay, fine. I'd say that Lib will slowly walk towards the beast, look at it, try to speak to it to an extent, like, do you wish to arm us? I believe you might already be deceased. Why fight? I don't know if it speaks common, so I don't know if it makes any difference.
The answer you get back is just a low growl. It's which I mean, it's kind of clear that it wants to fight, and you saw the other loop Goro.
Yes, of course.
It doesn't look quite like that. It looks different enough to assume it's a different loop Goro,
Still.
but maybe related to the other one.
That's fair. Let's go. Monk shit. It's time. So, let's see. I will strike it. I will go for a punch. That's a 13 to hit. I don't think it will hit.
And that doesn't hit.
That's fine. I have more. That's a 12 to hit. Come on.
Okay. This isn't good.
This is where that came from.
Shut up. I will spend a bonus action because fuck it. To use a flurry of blows because of course I will. Fuck you.
Does that hit?
So that's a third attack. That's a 10! is happening? Guys, I have a +7.
You went some Mullers.
Wow.
I never rolled even a 10.
That's that's
That's a
unfortunate.
27. That's a 27 crit. Fuck you.
Nice.
That's good. Finally.
Go on then, roll damage.
So how do we calculate criticals again?
Just roll it normally and double.
So that's 7 total. So that's a 7, double to 14. But I will use one of my special features. By the way, the punch counts as a magical weapon for resistance and stuff.
Okay.
I feel like that might be important. And also I would like to spend 1 key point to add hands of arm to this thing, which is 1d3 plus 3 damage, which should also be doubled, I believe, by the crit.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
That sounds right.
It's a smite. It's basically a smite, but with key points. So that's a total of 13 damage, doubled to 26. The half of it is necrotic damage.
So is that 26 overall?
26 overall, of which yes, 26 overall, of which I believe 12 should be, yes, 12 should be necrotic.
Yeah, as your fist collides with this monster's abdomen, or wherever you're aiming, you feel it recoil.
This is the interesting part. Lib takes a moment to touch various points on the creature, trying to understand its physiology. Like, yeah, this is mostly fur, this is fat, this is whatever. And then finds a nerve, strikes it, and discharges a lot of energy into it all at once. It's not just a punch, it's like 2 fingers under the sternum and a discharge of necrotic energy all at once. It's terrible. It's a terrible thing to do to someone.
The creature recoils and rolls in pain. As
And I believe, and this is terrible, the creature is also poisoned until the end of my next turn.
okay, poison is disadvantage on
All attacks
all attacks.
and ability checks, I believe.
That's
Nice.
great.
Not on saving throws, though. You know?
Don't really. Do we have a poisoned
The Mercy
corroding?
Monk is pretty decent, I'd say.
Okay, so it's corroding. I'm gonna say that's poisoned. Is that your turn?
Yes, I believe so. Action, bonus action, I moved.
Okay,
I'm where I want to be.
it's gonna give you at the end of your turn. It's gonna do something. Can it? Yes. It's gonna, as at the end of its turn, you see it lunge towards you and take a bite. Attempt to take a bite out of you, because that's 18. Does that hit?
I believe 18 is exactly my armor class.
Meets it, beats it. I like saying that. So that does. You're not a humanoid, are you? So
It's extremely confusing what I actually classify as, because
you're a
I would
construct.
be-
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
technically I will be, I don't know, it's somewhat humanoid, but not exactly. But yeah, if you want to leave me as a construct, I'm happy with that, because I will be technically classifiable as free by lore, but it's a complicated thing.
Yeah, 24 damage, half of it is piercing and half of it is necrotic.
I don't have resistance to either, so that's 24. I mean, that's fair. I did 24, he did 24.
Yes, and then it becomes its turn. And it's gonna...
Legendary actions.
Exactly! I wasn't using them last time you fought it, so... That's, It's gonna do a... Oh wait, that's legendary actions. Oh, that makes more sense. Sorry. It's gonna... So that next attack is gonna be at disadvantage, so it's gonna just try
Actually, that attack was at disadvantage as well.
yes.
Disadvantage.
I think I did. I can... it's been a while, so... Let me... Okay, so 2 claw attacks against Leeb, and both of them at disadvantage, so... Okay! 20! 20 hits. Right.
At disadvantage.
Yeah.
Bang.
I made 4 attacks and I hit once.
21 also hits. Right?
That was nice. It was nice to play as Leeb for very little time. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye.
I don't want to do this. This is...
This is unfair. How the
For
fuck?
the campaign, we'll be playing the evil versions of this.
So,
I have advantage on that saving throws at the very least.
27 damage.
Bang.
Or for both attacks.
That's overall.
Wow, that's fascinating. I have exactly 1 HP.
No.
Okay, that's
Wait,
gonna...
did you have 28 in total?
Hmm?
Did
No,
you
I
have
this is
28
no. I got 24 damage earlier, plus 27 now.
Right.
I have 52 in total, which is, I believe, a normal amount of HP. You know,
That's his turn.
I have 14 Constitution. You know, it's a reasonable amount. Lib is, well, it doesn't react with pain because it's still a construct, but you see that the seams are coming apart, let's say.
Mal, save
It's not
Leeb.
very happy about this.
Yes, I'm going to step up to the thing, and I am going to jam my finger in its face and cast Psychic Glance.
Oh, nice.
On my fingers in its face.
Why not? Fuck you.
You should be able to click the thing in the chat for its save.
I don't
I'm sure
think
that
this...
the Loop Girl has a lot of intelligence and can save you easy.
Oh, no, it failed.
Excellent. Damage time.
And if it failed, it becomes incapacitated until the start of your next turn.
Enjoy 30 damage.
Wow, that's and it can't do anything now until your next turn, so...
Yep.
And it's still poisoned, so... I'm gonna use that as incapacitated.
Cool.
Is that your
That's
turn?
my go. Yep.
Okay, so...
Can
The-
take actions or reactions. I don't know if a legendary action counts as an action. If we want to be technical.
Nah, I'm gonna say he can't do anything now because he almost killed one of you in one turn, so...
That's nice, thank you.
So the
Alright,
priest...
we've got ways to deal with that.
so the...
Oh yes, I am a healer, actually. Don't worry, I can heal myself.
So Greg, the cultist, seems to be actually some sort of priest, as they pull up a holy symbol, don't ask me which one at the moment, and use it to summon a necrotic bolt.
I wanna see what goes.
Never mind, it does nothing, it kind of just flies way to the east and hits the house on the right. because his aim is still shit.
Oh, great, bless you.
That's so disappointing. Argon.
I'm so sad Greg didn't get epic intro. Argon will probably just charge at
Leave.
leave. Gotta take that one remaining HP out. I don't think I have much special stuff that I can do. So I'll just smack him. It's crazy. 18?
Hey, that hits.
Nice.
Okay.
That's one. And I'll smite, because... Cool. Wow, I haven't had to look. There it is. Wow. So that's 6 plus 8 is 40?
Yeah. You guys are whittling its health down. Oh, we got another attack, I forgot.
Yeah, I got 2 of them. It's crazy.
Nice.
I mean, technically I got 4. They were just very shitty attacks.
How it would be with a monk.
And I mean, I could do the whole. Oh wait, I have shield mask. I can lock on prone.
Oh yeah.
I will attempt to shove him.
Okay.
Which is combat. But well, that's not going to be hard to beat.
Yeah. No, he didn't beat it.
What?
You got a 13. It got 8.
Yeah.
You think it'd be stronger, but no.
Huh. Okay. Nice. Okay, I guess I shove it in the stomach and knock it prone.
Okay, so it's prone, incapacitated, just everything.
Poor thing.
I totally forgot it was also incapacitated. Wow, that prone did nothing. I mean,
No, it did.
We have advantage now.
I would have thought that incapacitated would also.
No, it doesn't. Incapacitated only stops him from doing stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't give us any bonus.
Fun fact though, this loop Goro is about as perceptive as a Wayne, so.
Whoa. Why? I mean, I guess dog also have good smell. That's my turn, though.
Okay, cool. Who's next? Hey, it's
Arenacoliana.
yes. Okay, so she's gonna.
This very anime girl.
What skills did I give this character? I know what this is anyway. I know all these skills, obviously, because that would make sense. You have how much health left? Leave. You have 1 HP.
Wow.
So she's gonna kneel next to you and do a divine smite. No, I'm joking.
Oh.
She's gonna lean down next to you and place her hands on you, and as she does, you kind of see a spirit hover behind her, and the spirit seems to bear a resemblance to Strahd, but be more of a knight. And when she does, you heal. Is she going to use the entire pool? Yeah, 35 hit points, I think.
35 is very nice.
Yeah.
She will hear in her mind, thank you.
I mean, that is how lay on hands works, right, Argon?
Yes.
Yeah, you can just choose to.
5 per level, and you can use all of them at once.
Okay, cool. I wasn't screwing that up. And that is a action, I think. Yeah, it's an action.
Which means she's level 7.
Yes, it's an action.
Yeah, so she does that, and then she stands up and sort of holds her sword and shield, sort of putting her shield a bit forward, and says, I thank you for the help, and let's defeat this creature together. And to you, or Wayne?
Okay, I have a quick question. Does a melee spell attack also get advantage? on prone targets.
Melee
Yes.
melee attacks are advantage against. Also, technically, all attacks made from within 5 feet, even if it's a ranged attack.
Well, yeah, okay, I'm casting a spiritual weapon next to him, obviously.
I believe that works.
Yeah,
Do-
hopefully.
It's a melee attack. It's made from within. Yeah.
Is there a way to roll with advantage and
Roll. Just roll.
Just roll twice.
Twice. I was thinking, did we? It was this that we was using for your spiritual weapon, wasn't it?
Yeah, something. I mean, I can kind of keep track of in my mind where it is. It doesn't really take a space, anyways.
Does make like this token thingy.
Like you can use this if you want.
Yeah, it's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's chilling. It's
Yeah.
24.
A 20. Okay, yeah, it hits. That's 10 damage.
10 damage, and as my action,
Uh-huh.
I will cast Hold the Dead.
That's saving throw, right? Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yeah, it's a saving throw. Yeah. Forget. I clicked it because I thought it was a roll.
Yeah, it doesn't make that. And that is
16 necrotic.
okay. Yeah, 16.
As the bells of Nine Hells ring in his head, the eternal war.
Gee.
You guys are cutting through its health as I
And
experienced
then
it.
I'm gonna hide behind the tree.
to
And then my
you.
I person with the bells involved in the Nine Hells,
yeah.
and then I duck and I hide in the
That is a Wayne.
Back to you, Lieb.
That's very nice. So let me see. It's still incapacitated and on the floor, yes?
It is that way until Marl's turn.
I was curious about the prone specifically, but yes.
Yeah, I can't do anything basically until Marl's turn because it can't even move, take actions because it's incapacitated and it's prone.
You can stand up from prone because you can use your movement.
Even when you're incapacitated.
Incapacitated
Yeah.
is action and reaction, so yes, he can stand up when it's his turn, but it's not his turn yet.
Yeah, so
So, you know,
it's
it's my turn instead. And now I have advantage on everything.
yeah.
I will punch him a lot.
Well, let's see if you can hit once.
Well, excuse me.
Maybe we'll get like 2 attacks in this.
How do you do advantage on D&D Beyond again? Everything is shit.
I do not know. That's why I'm moving to Foundry.
Can
That's a good point.
As a reaction to seeing lead punching cast shield,
Yeah, sure.
thank you.
On
I do that.
on what? On yourself? Huh?
On me, because until I cast shield, I can't give anyone my ward.
Yeah, go for it.
I found out to make advantage. That's. Wait. Did it work or not?
I'm not seeing anything.
I just rolled twice.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's 20 total.
Yeah, that hits.
So. For 5 damage, bludgeoning.
Okay. First hit does
Then
5.
Second attack.
Uh-huh.
That's a crit.
Okay, shit, that's the second crit.
So I'm going to roll the damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's I have no idea how much damage that is because the system is weird.
Oh,
Why do I cannot see the simple damage of this? Fuck my life. I believe it's 5 damage again, but it's unclear because stupid D&D Beyond.
is that doubled or?
Not yet to double because I'm adding another end of arm
Okay.
because crits, you know.
Mhm.
So that's the wrong one. Well, it's fine. That's 4 plus 5,
9.
9, so 18 total on the crit.
Uh-huh.
Then I'm going for flurry of blows because of course I am.
Mhm.
That's a total of. Is that another crit? Yes, it is.
What? Okay. Sure.
I swear I'm not making this up.
You lose all your attacks on the first turn and then basically crit half of them on the second turn.
That should be, I believe, 14 damage total.
So it's 28 doubled or?
No, 14 total
Oh,
on the total crit. It's 1d6 plus 4. It's not that many.
okay.
I cannot use end of arm multiple times in a round in a turn. Don't worry. And for my last, instead of attacking again, I would like to, because I can do this without spending extra key when I use Flurry of Blows, I will heal myself for 8 HP
Nice.
instead of an attack.
You can see that this creature's quite worn now. Close.
Basically, you have Lib that goes very Kenshiro, actually, very punch. It's mostly finger punches, you know, the one with the jabs, basically. Finger jabs in various points. Boom, boom, boom. And then takes a moment to recollect himself. And you see that his flesh is knitting itself in various places. It's kind of weird, but you know, it was made by the doctor. What did you expect?
So, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's action, bonus action. I don't see why I should move away. That's fine. That's my turn.
Okay. He uses half
Sorry.
its movement to get up. Can't attack because it's incapacitated, and it just kind of stares at Marl because Marl is the one that made his head hurt with that psychic lance. But he can't do anything, so he just stares menacingly. Marl.
Well, sadly, that's my only psychic lance. So I'm going to do the next best thing and upcast a cloud of daggers to on it.
Okay. That's
Cast this at level 3. I can place a measured template. There we go.
that's gonna
Enjoy that. And I believe we determined
when
it
it's
was
yeah.
at the start of its turn that it damages it.
Yes.
I think we said also when it gets placed, because that's when it enters.
Yes, that's true. So it takes damage now and then the start of its turn.
Enjoy 19 damage.
Oh, wait. I just re-rolled its hit points for some reason. Okay, yeah, it's looking pretty wounded. It's pretty hurt. You know. Yeah. Okay. Not even a scratch on any of. Wait, okay, never mind. It almost killed Deep.
But Lib is fine now. It's almost full life again.
Anyway, is that your turn? Is that-
Yeah, that's my
Okay, so this time Greg, the good old holy priest, who's not got a weird looking holy symbol in the hand that may or may not be Asmodeus, you know, but it's gonna try and attack again. Okay, never mind. He's just, it's not his day really. He kind of whiffs it badly again. That's okay. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed. Arkin, you're up.
Oh. Smack.
Nice. How do you want to do this?
Oh, okay. I'll charge up, grab him by the head, and stab the ball through his throat.
Cool. As you do this, blood starts to gush everywhere, and the creature, it seems to be sort of, its body goes limp, and it seems to be dead. Irina turns to look at the rest of the group, and she pauses for a second and says, "You seem to be capable warriors, and you definitely do not seem to be from around here. We should probably talk in a safer environment. It's not, as you can probably tell, it's not quite safe out here." And as she speaks and as she finishes her sentence, I need all of you to give me perception rolls.
Oh boy.
I am kind of good at it.
Wait,
Decent at least.
I've gone blind.
Oh, that's only 3.
Well, I would be kind of good at it, but I rolled a 3, so it's a 9 total. So fuck me.
Irina rolled a 20.
So Irina is good.
But isn't she Tatiana? Irina or Tatiana?
No,
Jesus.
this is Irina. The other one was Tatiana.
So is it like her sister?
Well, you'll see.
And he apparently looked like her.
Okay, yeah, shit, you guys all rolled badly, kind of, except for Mal. I mean, this works.
Didn't get a particularly good result.
Yeah, this works out better than I anticipated anyway. So, Irina dives out of the way as she sees the Loop Goros sort of reanimating. She dives out, manages to dive out of the way. The rest of you, I set it at 15, so like nobody made the save, which makes me feel a bit sad. But anyway, so a wave of necrotic energy just seeps out of this body of the Loop Goro, and it's going to hit the 3 here. Owain's not close enough for it to be hit.
Who's currently most injured?
I think everybody.
I am the only one that has any damage.
Okay.
Any damage? Don't count the token. The token is wrong. I have not a lot of damage though, so like I'm fine. But I believe anyone else is. You probably have less HP of me, less HP than me.
How much damage is this gonna do?
39.
39? Okay.
Yeah.
I can survive. I can survive with full damage. Does anyone need protection from that?
Wait, how much damage was it?
39.
Yeah. Is that like a saving throw?
You because you couldn't see it coming, it just bam.
That would have downed me.
God. So how hurt are you guys looking?
I'm okay.
You guys.
39. I have 5 HP.
28.
So is that with the arcane ward or without?
Oh, without. Sorry. Did
Okay,
you
so
use it on
17.
me after all?
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you. So I have 22 HP. Nevertheless, if anyone is hurt, can I get a general check on everyone? Like
I have 6
our-
HP.
Wanting it.
So at this point, Irina jumps back in and stabs the body, and it goes limp this time. It kind of disintegrates, turns into this weird ash. That looks kind of like, it looks more like soot than ash, and that's the wrong token.
Oh god, so
Oh, that's crowning.
And then Irina looks at the lot of you. I'm gonna stop saying four. You need a team name now, but to be fair. Anyway, so she looks your way and says, this is a problem.
you said we need to dock somewhere safe?
Yes, follow me. There's a tavern nearby. Where did I put the tavern? You know what? This is the tavern. Because I put all the buildings there and I didn't label them. So, for now...
Just tradition of all DMs.
Yeah, I do actually have a map for the tavern though, so let's see, did I do this properly? And I'm just gonna activate, and I can just copy everybody's token.
So on the way down, I would like to punch. This is stupid, but I love it. I would like to punch Marlo.
What?
Marlo, you get 5 HP back.
Okay.
It's not really a punch. It's more like is basically putting his fingers in the wounds and healing you somehow.
Three.
Don't ask the mechanics of it. It's weird.
Why are all the characters so gross?
I'm not jazzed.
I mean, it was made by the previous one. To be fair.
Yeah, that's true actually.
So that's.
Ignore the Patreon thing. And I didn't make this map. I take no credit for it. Ignore the.
Save the man.
Can.
Appears someone has carved some ancient runes.
Who could this be?
So
Who's this
Marla, this, I do this twice and you get 8 more HP, so a total of 13. It's not a lot, but it helps.
Please do not do that to me ever.
I wouldn't want the people he cared for to fall.
How's that?
It's harmless, Owen. You don't need to worry.
Are you guys gonna enter the tavern or?
Yeah, I guess that's probably a good
Wait,
idea.
yeah, I probably should open the door. To be fair, let's. Where did the priest go? I left him back in.
We should leave him. He's useless.
What? Greg's useless.
He hasn't done anything.
That's
I mean-
true.
The only thing he's done is look suspicious.
He died before his prime.
And now,
Would you say that
Oh,
we're
he's
about
acting
to
still
take
as
a
well.
short rest?
yeah, sure.
Because then I would like to spend my last key point to try and heal the poor Argon as well.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm gonna have a 5-minute break because
Okay.
I need the loo. So, yeah. Just
Argon, you get 8 points. Come on.
Nice, thank you.
I'll be back in 5 minutes, and it seems like a good point to take a break anyway. Because
I'll do
I'm
the same actually.
cool. See you in
And,
5.
Yeah, I will then recover my key points because it's a short rest. So,
Let's see what we can feel about it.
does anyone also want to spend? I think I will spend some. How do you call it? It's dice. not so complicated to use. What the fuck?
Is it?
Hello?
Hello, wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Is it weird?
What was that? Sorry.
No, I didn't fully get what you were saying.
I was complaining about Roll20, about D&D Beyond.
Ah, understandable.
Specifically, the short rest button is weirdly unintuitive. Like
Yeah,
you have
that's like...
to click 3 times for some reason. I just want to take a fucking short rest. Come on.
That's why I'm using the foundry.
I
Yeah.
understand. I don't have the character sheet on the foundry.
I will
I
get
will
that
check.
sorted for you by
But right
next
now I don't.
session. Yeah, is everybody back?
Yeah, I
Believe so.
Cool, let's continue.
Yeah, I just sat back.
Perfect.
So I got some ice cream.
Good. Ice cream is nice.
just plain flexing.
Okay. I completely forgot where we were for a second. We were inside a tavern. So, as you enter this tavern, it seems to be very, very brightly lit, in contrast to the almost eternal darkness outside. The odd thing is, just before entering the tavern, you all notice something pale and ominous in the sky. It's a large red orb resembling a moon, and it seems to almost just attract your gaze. It seems to just, wherever you go, you can sense it, as if there's something emanating, some presence emanating from it. And you enter the tavern, and you still feel this presence, but it's a bit calmer. There's no patrons within the tavern, not even a barkeep. Oh, this one doesn't seem to be present. But at the moment, the only people here are Greg and Irina. And they pull you over to a table, and they start talking as they do. So Irina just looks at who did the most damage in that battle. Wait, why is Mal not here? Oh, Mal.
I believe either me or Argon, probably. I'm not sure we did the most, but I'd say one of us.
I'm gonna say she's gonna look at Argon because
Doesn't look like a pet.
no, but basically she looks at Argon and goes, a man of an oath, like I'm trying to find what. She's basically a paladin and you're a paladin. She's trying to refer to that, and I'm trying to find words to do that. It's not a man of. It's not a man of God, because paladin.
Man of the gods,
An oathbound, you know? Someone
I guess
bound
so.
by oath.
the faithful, perhaps?
Yeah, that's a
I'm
word.
not paladin.
Okay, yeah, I could be fucking on this. Another. It's good to see a being who has similar powers to myself arriving here. I mean, that must mean you have some sense of moral decency, or at least you do. Maybe not the rest of the group, but I suppose this means that I can at least trust you. And she points to Argon.
You too are one of them, there, God Boris.
I just kind of was like, what the fuck, man?
I'll. I.
All I know is if I had that much power, I wouldn't want that many people bothering me.
You make a good point, actually.
To
Shit.
be fair, I don't use. My power doesn't come from gods. It's an odd tale of how I came to achieve this power. It's not mine, actually, and she you see this ghostly figure appear behind it again, and as previously, it looks like Strahd, but younger and more, what's the word? More youthful, less dark and grim.
Less of an incel.
Yes, less of an incel, dressed in whites instead of blacks. She goes, my power comes from my partner here. His name is Sergey, and yeah, that's where my power comes from.
Can I see? We obviously went into the castle Ravenloft. Were there any portraits or anything that would be similar to something like this? Or is it basically just younger Strahd?
It looks just like younger Strahd. And as actually, how much of the crypt did you clear out? You got about halfway. You got to the parents' crypts. So yeah, I'll give you this if you want to make a wisdom check.
Oh, just pure wisdom.
A pure wisdom. What was that? That was a. Okay, you kind of you can recall seeing various sort of implications that there was possibly a cousin or relative of Strahd that he favoured, and as there were sorry, I'm struggling with words again. As there was quite a few notes within and across his castle of this other person, but there was no. It was as if it was a bad breakup, you know, sort of thing.
Okay.
How long ago did this happen? This bad breakup?
You don't know. You just know that whatever happened, it hurt Strahd, and
I completely forgot that this was a history thing for.
Oh yeah, it was a Pro Wayne. You don't know this, Algon.
I thought it was what's the name? Looking. Okay. No, never mind.
I'll try and do an accent. Okay, yeah. So you know this, and Irina just sort of smiles quite pleasantly as the spirit ghost hovers behind her protectively. So, and then she continues talking. So, may I ask where the lot of you have hailed from, and why exactly are you here? To be fair, you don't quite get people arriving within the village.
I believe my master made me in Barovia and Lamordia, and so I will say that I come from there. I was following him until recently. Then we were forced to separate.
She looks at the rest of you and goes, there's a short silence. Is there anybody else going to expand on this? I mean, I don't really... I can trust you because I believe you helped me kill that. Actually, let's start here with that creature. That was a loop gara. I don't know if you've experienced one of those before, but it was quite a powerful creature, and you guys managed to take it down as if, well, as if it were nothing.
We have dealt with them on one or two occasions in the past.
That's good to know. Maybe then you can help. Well, the village, as you've probably seen, the Crimson Moon has contained a large creature. We don't, okay, the real thing is we don't know much about it. It was sealed maybe 100 years ago, maybe more. But as it's been sealed for so long, since we don't know anything about it, the only thing we've been doing is simply surviving in this town. But we know all myths say that as soon as whatever being was inside that vessel turned up, people started turning to monsters, and well, they started to go crazy and have cravings for blood, which is ominous. But our current goal at the moment, there's a few more of us. If you wait in the tavern a bit longer, I'm sure they'll turn up. But yeah, our goal is basically to kill the Loop-Goros as they form the council that's essentially protecting this red moon. And we believe if we kill all of the Loop-Goros, the moon will crack and open, and we will have a chance to kill the thing inside.
That's a bold assumption. Well,
yeah, that's true. Yes, it is. We have no other information though, so it's all we have.
I just think that it would happen.
Yeah, we don't have the best plan, but
I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, if any of you are more knowledgeable about these sorts of things, we will be happy to take advice. But
well, first of all, how do you protect yourself from not becoming like the Loop Girls?
She conjures up Sergei again, and she goes, by having one of these, they're yeah, a spirit which usually protects you. Mine appeared when this all started, and he appeared to protect me, and I managed to get his powers.
I have a question.
Go on.
I am trained in. I have a proficiency with medicine. Will I be able to try and understand better how the Loop-Garo curse spreads, being a form of, like, me as a player, I know how it works and why she's immune, mechanically speaking. I'm trying to understand if I can, like, understand better how all of this would work, basically.
Yeah, sure. Make a medicine check, I guess.
That's a 14 check. That's a 14. It's
okay. You get a general idea that that this curse isn't lycanthropy. It seems whatever's inside the moon, even now, is able to spread the curse, and you can liken it to some sort of madness or disease that's maybe passed through.
It seems to be a disease spread, maybe even from wits, which will make most of us a danger of infection. I might have some of the serum that the doctor made, but I don't know if it will work against this specific infection. I believe he called it the wolf away, but I don't have the formula to make more.
At this point, Greg speaks up and goes, "Hey, I mean, you could all probably. You seem strong enough to be able to maybe make I suppose, allies of your own. That could be an option. It'd be dangerous, but you know, you handled that Loop-Garo expertly, so probably can't handle it. I mean, don't quote me. I'm just a priest.
It will
Sure
be
thing, Greg.
Right.
It'll be fascinating to see what happens if a construct like me tries to make a contract with a spirit. But I believe that I might be immune to most diseases, or at least very resistant.
Well, I mean, if you guys are willing to have a go, I can try summoning spirits of the dead. I mean, it's a weird process, and it may not work. But I mean, I'm not. The head priest died, so I'm the only kind of holy person here, and I kind of did switch gods at some point because wasn't
Those keeping one god for too long gets a bit stale.
true, and you know they weren't replying, so you know I just kept cycling until one did.
Oh, I was joking. You are
Wow.
bad at the whole religion.
Yeah. You don't seem very picky about who you follow, huh?
As long as I, you know, get some powers and survive, you know, it's all good.
I am surprised that you didn't just get fucking stricken down by lightning. Just for saying
That
that.
attitude is why so many of them aren't responding.
Hey, I got a response from, and basically he just presents Asmodeus' symbol. He clearly doesn't know how powerful or who or quite the ins and outs of this god. It's like this guy. Yeah, so it's fine. It works.
This will take anybody.
Well, just see where it got you.
Like, so this is one of your colleagues, huh?
Are you talking to Arena?
I mean, Wayne's also like a.
Oh, you're talking to Wayne. Sorry.
Wait, can you repeat that?
I just like. So this is just one of your colleagues, huh?
No. Just straight no, and insist.
Alright then. Huh. So how would we go about getting these, like summoning these spirits?
Well, it's kind of simple, you know, really simple. Go to the abandoned church next door, go to the cemetery. I try summoning stuff. I'm gonna light a candle, call to the spirits, and usually ones that resonate will get closer, and because they're kind of a different type of ghost, you can't really fight them. You kind of have to make a deal or a contract. Or sometimes you can just overpower them using your willpower and force them into submission. Yeah, those are your options. Kind of hope you don't get anything evil. But usually these spirits tend to be fine. I mean, usually they're just alternate versions of yourself. I mean, what's the chances of alternate versions of yourself being evil? I mean, you guys look like nice guys.
That all sounds a bit morally questionable.
That's a terrible question to make, and it will be very fun to see what happens.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
it's the village. I mean, literally, morals don't exist here.
Well, I will definitely admit that. I'll admit that working with a spirit, just doing this all over again, these contracts, that doesn't make me happy. But if that's the thing we have to do to not become Lucas, then it has to be.
Then just use force and force it to submission. That's I don't have the will for that, but it's what I do. Anyway, shall we get going? Irina can stay here, or she can come with us in case you get knocked in. You know, in case anything bad happens, which is probably not likely to.
I I didn't make a token for the new character. Is that important?
It's not important. You don't need tokens for them. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay, so are we moving?
Mewing.
Meowing.
Let's go.
Mewing.
Okay, and we'll leave Irina behind because Greg's the best guy. Just
I
the
love
best.
Greg, but I hate him in character.
That's a fucking no one ever.
I had some things about him in my notepad, but it's on another computer.
So
I think there was a couple things we learned about him. Like he liked something like
Oh, wait a second. How did Greg get in here?
that. I mean, that's the way the last spirits come.
it seems
Obviously dead.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh. Oh wait, yeah, we killed him, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
so we the only two that know Greg because it was very early on, but Greg was just basically Asmodeus Curtis. We found someone in the basement, and I wanted to get one for interrogation, but they just killed him.
so. He slowly leads away and goes. He's kind of sightseeing, kind of like doing a tour of the village as he does. So he says, "So you see here, you see these guys on top of the roofs. Don't mess with them. They will fuck you up. They're called observers. Generally, they seem to report to the moon, but we don't know how or why or what they report. You know, it's just generally. Oh yeah, the symbol here. Don't fuck with that.
You guys are terrible at gathering information.
No, we're just scared of everything. Cause like,
So it's do I recognize this symbol? Isn't this the symbol that the little girls and werewolves took to teleport?
yes."
Hey, I'm smart.
And is like, yeah, the last person who fucked with this, half of them were found somewhere in the village, the other half kind of just was there. We don't know what it does, but I think we've seen some Loop-Garo enter it and just disappear, so we think it may be dangerous. I don't know.
So,
Yet
okay,
again, you guys are terrible.
You saw him go in here and disappear.
Yeah.
What do you think it does in that case? It's a very hard question, I know.
Intelligence check, come on.
Come on, Greg. Go on.
You can do this.
Go on, Greg.
Oh, got a 3.
Go on. No.
He goes, I don't know, really. Maybe it kills them. Maybe, you know, it copies them. Makes a copy.
If I were a holy man, I would say bless you, Greg.
Well, anyway, here's the village. Wow, that sounds like he's dying.
I'm getting second thoughts of about the whole summoning thing. I don't know if I want to put my trust in Greg.
Wait, I mean here's the church. Don't go inside the church. There's a vampire in the basement we locked up. Haven't fed him in ages, kind of hoping he'll just die of starvation, but every time we go in there, screams get worse, so we're just leaving it.
Maybe he will open a pub. Wouldn't that be lovely? Reminds me of something.
So the general gist of it is just like, don't touch anything, don't go anywhere.
Basically, yeah, and then he points to this building up here. That's a mansion. That's where the last Loop-Garo that's surviving is. He is very strong.
Let me guess, don't go there.
I mean, you're gonna go there at some point because you know Irina said you guys are gonna here to kill the Loop-Garos. And here's a fun fact. So Irina's brother is a Loop-Garo who works for us, and he's in there as the second to last Loop-Garo, and he's like a double agent thing. It's quite good because that's basically the only way we've been getting information. Because
I'm almost proud of you.
I'm surprised he's not dead yet.
There's one useful guy.
So, what do you know about Irina?
What do I? Well, Irina's been protecting me. I've been healing her. Her brother's really nice, except for when he kind of has a control problem because the entire Loop Goro thing has kind of got dual personality. Not good, really. I mean, he's not killed any of us, but I don't know, he could. Yeah.
Well,
But Irina trusts him, so it'll probably be fine. I hate this place.
I like his optimism, if nothing else.
Pardon?
I like it. Non stava parlando. He wasn't talking to the priest, but to everyone else only because telepathy. But he was like, I like his optimism, if nothing else.
So
he started to say Greg doesn't know that he's talking about him.
So Greg kind of kneels down and gets this candle out. And so, are you ready for the summoning ceremony, guys?
better get it over.
Cool. I kind of want to go back to the tavern already. And okay, Marl, you're here. So he kneels and he lights this candle using the necrotic bolt from before, but it seems to the element seems to have changed to fire, because yeah. Anyway, and as he lights this, he kind of, this seems to be a odd. How do I? It just basically gets dark around him, kind of like in, you know, when you saw the door and there's just a pitch black darkness. That seems to happen just in his general vicinity, and all these orbs of light, sort of. I mean, they seem to be like small flames, and they all start to appear around him of different colours. Yeah, and so he says, he opens his eyes as this is happening, and he says, reach out and grab an orb, whichever one you're attracted to.
Not attracted to any of them.
Grab an orb at random.
Okay,
Yeah, we're gonna do the same, the closest.
and I'm guessing all of you are grabbing orbs?
I assumed that we were taking turns, but if we are going all at once, sure.
Cool. So, you know what? Roll initiative just so we can do this in order.
I mean, I will win initiative rolls.
Need to change the.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, yeah. Just.
Well, never mind. That's a 12. I'm rolling shit.
We'll win initiative rolls
I think he might still actually go first.
I mean,
No, Marl goes first.
I have a +9. It's pretty
there.
good.
Time of the slow boy.
I won most of the rolls.
12.
Why so slow?
So yeah, the priest doesn't get initiative because he doesn't need one. Anyway, so we're going with Marl first. So Marl, you see this odd reflection of yourself. It introduces itself as Larn, and I'm sorry, I can't say the name. Laram, isn't it? It's just Marl backwards, isn't it?
Larm, yeah.
Larn. Okay, so and you feel this distinct difference in personalities, and I've forgotten what wisdom save. There we go. I'd like you to make a wisdom save as your personality clashes with your alternate selves.
You get a +3 because of my aura thing.
Then I have a 17.
Oh, nice! Yeah, you succeed, and you start to feel yourself. You feel yourself overpowering this other you's will, and I feel like the way I'm saying this is weird, but yeah, you're pushing it into submission. So yeah, you made the save, which is good, and you have suffer no negative. No, nothing negative. It seems as though it's going away. You're pushing the spirit into submission. So let's see, Doc, make a. As you wait, I haven't actually checked what yours alternative character looks like. Hey, Doc, describe Lieb's alternative character as you see them.
Well, I don't know if anyone else is having any glimpses of it, but first of all, it's a warforged.
Cool.
It's a metallic dude, full of runes all over his body. Extremely muscular in the sense that it's made in a way to look extremely muscular. Extremely boisterous and like currently flexing. Yes, it's a robot. Yes, it's flexing. Don't sweat it. Reinhard Gross is here.
Now
What do you
you
want?
need to
Who
make
are you?
a wisdom save as you know, it's appeared, and this is basically the easiest way to do it, as your personalities clash, because two of you can't exist in the same timeline.
16 plus whatever bonus from.
You know what, Argon? Stop giving people bonuses.
Yeah, he's standing way to fight. I will not get the bonus.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That's a 16 plus. So I mean.
Yeah,
16,
you
16.
pass, and you feel the.
Lib has a very weird internal conversation with this thing, and is like tries to flex just to see how it looks.
Oh, okay, that's weird. So yeah, you feel it
We're
start.
at peace with each other.
Yeah, you feel it bending to your will, and you know, as this conversation goes on, you feel a connection instead. So Argon, you see an image of an alternative version of yourself. I'm just going to get you guys to describe them now because you kind of know them better than I do. So, what do you see?
Oh dear. I mean, it looks relatively similar to the normal Argon instead, but he's just he seems to have more scars on him. He seems to have like I don't know, the 2 fingers gone and shit like that. And he just mostly just seems like more angry, just generally more pissed. That's kind of it. I was just kind of uncomfortable there.
Is this the one that's got a barbarian levels?
Yeah.
So this alternative version of you just rages, and yeah, you need to. You know what? Make a strength saving throw as
Strength.
yeah, as you're basically grappling each other.
Oh.
Tra-
Okay.
I thought that'd be cooler, because it makes. Oh, for fuck's sake!
If I had the wisdom
That one!
Well,
I gave you the easiest thing to do, and you failed.
We got one!
Okay, so what happens is your alternative self manages to grapple you, and it actually, you feel its will pushing it feels like it's taking over, and
oh god.
now that character has control of your body. So
Oh, shit.
we might have to go into actual combat if Owain, you know,
What do you mean?
if Owain fails. So we'll just go to Owain now, and we'll keep that in mind. And
My alternative character isn't aggressive.
so Owain, explain what's your alternative character look like?
The alternative Owain is basically Owain, but for the first time in forever, well rested. He doesn't have eye bags, dark eye bags, and his horns are. He has goat-like horns, beautiful and covered in jewelry. He's walking very proudly in expensive traveling clothes with rings all over his fingers and a similar chain that Owain has, kind of poking from his sleeve. He has this ominous smile.
I know
He's
you
dripped
said,
out.
I know you said jewelry, but I thought you said jelly.
Yeah, I mean, he's also munching on some jelly beans.
Damn.
So,
This Owain's
I-
great.
so I'm sorry to say that I have yet more bullshit to deal with, and I need to log off right now.
We're gonna end soon anyway,
Hopefully I
so
can- yes, but I'm being pestered currently, you know. So I don't know. For Owain, I want to know if Owain is becoming a different person or not.
okay. Yeah, well, Wayne, you get to do a wisdom check too.
Ooh,
What was?
does that say?
Well, there's a wisdom check or wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Is that a check or a save?
That was a check, so +3.
Aw.
Oh.
Okay!
I'm sorry,
Man.
Owain. I'm sorry, Owain. You're still Owain. Didn't you want to become less depressed?
Yeah, I wanted to have the cooler way.
So Argon is literally the only one that's possessed. Okay, we can end
I mean,
here.
you can. It's fine. You can continue. Don't worry about me. I'm just gonna mute myself. And if you want to finish here, that's fine. If you don't want to, let me know.
Okay, we'll just do.
a chat.
We'll just
I will
do this.
deafen
arc.
myself and go off for a bit. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll just do the next bit and about Argon being possessed. So Argon, now you get to use your
Let's say,
alternate.
I have a cute idea. Lib is currently busy speaking to his alter ego.
Too distracted.
So I guess the priest actually has to roll for initiative now because he's going to be in here. So Argon, you're possessed by your alternate self, and basically how this is going to work, every turn you're going to get a new a chance at breaking out of this possession, and every time somebody does certain things, you can try and break out of it, but it's just going to go into combat and you use your alternate character sheet.
Oh, can I attack the other people?
Yes. So yeah,
Barbarian, no!
let's start combat. Marl, you're up and you notice something's wrong with Argon. You notice that he isn't quite himself.
What's up?
Do I react or?
Yeah, you can react exactly as this alternate character would.
Okay, Argo just kind of looks around very wildly, very shifty. And then probably just kind of looks at, do I still have like my own body, or is
You have your own body.
okay? He'll just burst out in a thunderous roar, and wait, can I use an ability,
It's
or
not
is
you.
it initiative thing?
You know what? It's not your turn, so no, you can't use an ability.
Damn. Okay, in that case, like he just like roars out and transforms his switch axe into its great axe form.
Yes, we all know you have a very, very fancy axe. Well done.
Is that your turn, Marl?
Yeah. I don't know anything's up.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm just checking. Lieb is flexing with his alternate self.
See, this sort of thing wouldn't happen if we spent our time, getting to know each other.
So for online though, this is completely normal.
Exactly.
So the priest kind of
We
stands up and goes, "Whoa! Ah, I think it's all good. I think it's all done. That seems like it went well." And yeah, that was his turn. So
still don't entirely sure what that was all in aid of, but okay.
And Argon.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Do not kill Greg.
Send him to the second afterlife.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna fighting activate rage. Wait, did the other guy already activate rage? Do I still need to do it?
You still need to do it.
Okay, I activate rage and he reckless attacks and takes a swing at I already forgot his name, Jeff, whatever.
Greg, you mean?
Right, that guy.
Oh God. Okay, yeah, sure.
So that's 21.
That's gonna hit.
Nice.
Oh God.
So that's 17 plus 2 from rage damage, which is 19.
Oh God, Greg. You're gonna die twice.
And he'll use the Battle Master thing to trip attack, so he needs to make a strength saving throw.
Yeah, it's probably failed. Oh no, and 14.
It's a 15.
Oh, never mind. Is he prone?
He's not prone.
Ah,
Argon does like a sweeping attack and does that thing. And he'll attack again with advantage this time because of prone. That's oh wait, he gets another plus. That's a 14 actually.
yeah, that hits.
No.
Yay!
Okay.
That's 13 plus another 2 from rage damage, which is 15.
Greg's looking pretty painful. That's okay.
Very painful.
Yeah, it's basically nearly killed him. Owain, you notice, you know, you see all this. What are you doing? What's up? What are you doing?
I don't really want to attack him or anything. That's still Argon's body. I will just. Okay. I will say Argon or whatever is inside Argon right now. This is not the way that this should go. And if you don't stop, we might have to hurt you inside our friend. So how about you stand down? I suggest you stand down and we can talk about this situation. And I would like to cast suggestion.
Nice. Don't make that saving throw, please. I want Greg to live.
I assume like all the paladin stuff is gone.
Yeah, all the paladin stuff is gone. Only rage.
Godly rage.
Only a plus 1 in that case. Which I think he fails.
He failed. Yeah. So now you get.
Wait, you can also, because suggestion has to be has to make sense to you, at least slightly. So you can kind of figure your character if that would make sense to them, at least slightly.
Yeah.
A suggestion is basically just an encouragement, big encouragement.
Right.
And if you want, I mean, what am I saying? If you want, you can make a wisdom saving throw now because you're actually it's actually just a mind battle because you're battling for control.
Right.
And it's the end of turn. What was your wisdom saying?
11.
I should no. That's a
I
no.
don't think that worked then.
Yeah, I'm sad. But yeah, that's
I just realised I could have fucking killed Greg already.
if you're smited.
No.
No, wait, you don't have smites.
Yeah,
Oh, you could have action surged.
Yeah.
So Marl, you've just seen, you know, Argon basically almost kill Greg, and
Whoa. There's no need for that. Take a drink. In fact, can I bonus action twice? Can I use a bonus action and then drink with my main action as well?
Sure. I don't see any harm in that. I mean, usually you can't, but sure. I don't see why not.
He's got a fish I was drinking.
Alright, then I can fully Okay, actually no, that doesn't make full sense. Okay, so I will... what's half of 17?
Great question.
Round it down, right?
9? 8?
8?
Nice.
8 and a bit. Okay. Okay, then I will drink as a bonus and I will try to grab onto Owain and stop this madness.
You mean Argon?
Wayne or Argon?
Why are you grabbing me?
Stop this, Owain! You're mad!
Yes, alright.
Why are you casting a spell on Argon? He did nothing wrong.
You're doing this.
Okay, so what
No, this is your fault. No, yeah, so...
is this grappling Argon?
Yes, I use hug. I will solve it with the power of friendship.
Okay. So are
It's a
you?
contest, right?
Yeah.
Greg's gonna die.
Please no.
I mean, actually, slightly... Could I flavour it as a hug?
Yeah. I mean, if you do it that way, he'll get an extra save.
I would like to flavour it as a hug and cast Hold Person.
He's actually holding it.
Oh God.
It's a wisdom save, so you may well make it. But...
If you make this,
This one.
if
I
you
mean,
make
it's the third one in a row.
if you make this, but
Yeah,
don't
it's
make the other one. Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Wow. At least you're contained for now.
could have killed Greg. I should have killed Greg.
Kill Greg.
Greg's
wrong with
gonna
you?
kill you.
Oh god. Just stabs you.
Stabs you through me.
So yeah, you flavored this whole person as a hug. So, because of that, I'm gonna give Argon another wisdom save. Cause, please stop fucking killing everybody.
What do you mean?
That's well. If only I had my fighting paladin form, then I could have had like a +7 with advantage.
Is that your turn, Marl?
Yep.
Okay, what can the priest do? Can he do anything to give you guys a hand? He's kind of useless in this scenario. Well, can he even heal anybody? No, not really. That is...
Maybe himself.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, actually, that's fine. Yeah, okay. He's gonna stand there and kneel down, light the candle again, and begin chanting to try and break Argon's hold on Argon.
Oh, Argon's hold.
And yeah, get another wisdom save because he's using magic to try and soften the grip that Argon has on Argon. That sounds weird.
You really want him to succeed, don't you?
Yeah, mainly because it's basically, you know, nearly 10 and I thought this wouldn't take so long.
The eternal GM.
Ooh, that's a 16.
Finally.
Greg has done it. Greg has saved his own life.
And yeah, and as he succeeds, you feel the rage subside and you feel your own will taking over again as the alternate version of you is now wrestled under your command.
What? What? Actually, no, wait, I'm not saying anything because I'm paralyzed.
Yeah. And that'll end combat, so... Wait, I guess you're still paralyzed, so...
Yeah, so I'm not saying anything.
Argon can't do anything, so Owain.
And Owain kills him.
Well, I mean, I can kind of foresee that he calmed down a bit. Or do I?
I mean, nobody knows that Argon's actually Argon now.
Oh no.
Well, okay, I will get Greg, kind of pull him out behind the building so he's fine. I will also cure wound them.
So,
I wanted to leave.
somebody cares about Greg.
I mean, I don't. I do, but I don't. I can't act him out of character.
Yay, he's getting.
Actually, because it's Asmodeus healing, so he would probably kind of feel the similar energy.
It takes 7 necrotic damage instead. So it's like, fuck this guy.
Cool, he's healed a bit.
And then I will step to Argon. You're stronger than this. You can deal with it. And I also will hug him. But I will not cast anything, I'll just hug him.
You feel the warmth of friendship overcome you, Argon.
Aww.
This is honestly the most wholesome thing that's happened yet.
Okay, yeah. Marl. Yeah, you're hugging him.
I maintain.
I don't know how this is gonna end because he can't tell, and you can't tell.
Just a minute-long hug, huh?
The priest goes and hugs you too, because why not?
It's just a minute.
Just 4 dudes.
Why? You get a wisdom save, so.
Oh, right. I guess another one.
Because my magic is all themed around smoke, I guess the hug also kind of smells red film.
Let's see if you make the wisdom save again, but this time against whole person.
This time I'm even friendlier.
Okay, yeah, you just burst out of hold person at the end. Yeah. I'm gonna end combat.
What just happened?
I don't know.
Oh, we should have never done this. That felt bad.
Well, I assume Greg has some answers.
Yeah, you guys got your spirit allies now. You can summon them, and yeah, they're.
That doesn't seem like an ally.
Yeah, they are slightly vicious, but you, as long as you maintain, you know, you force them into submission. Generally, that works. I don't have one, but I mean, it could get dangerous if, say, somebody decided to use them against you and give them their own bodies. But like, chances of that happening low.
You don't have one, but you're still fine.
I'm fine because, hey, yeah, you know what? I never really thought about that. That's,
All of this was pointless.
No, you needed spirit allies, because, do I have a spirit ally, or,
I
now,
thought you said you were too weak.
yeah,
Which,
I mean, oh yeah, I remember now, why do you know this? Yeah, I'm too weak to be affected by the curse, which...
Go figure.
Which is, I mean, I'm glad, it's fine. I can help out here and there. But yeah, you have the powers of your alternative selves. They can only be used on a limited basis because, you know, you don't have complete control over them like Irina does, but, yay!
So
Now,
what are we looking?
were trying to kill Greg.
Yeah, I almost
I
died.
assume for reasons relating to this and not just as a general thing.
But I mean, I think we fought before, but yeah, I wouldn't go that far, I guess.
I don't remember fighting.
Okay, yes. Forget about that part. I never said it.
You were
Okay,
perhaps knocked out after each time.
I would remember if I died.
Greg.
Died.
When I never said we killed you, we just said we fought you. Which, never mind. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I can speak with that on him.
Nothing happens because he's alive.
Shit, that's my third level special gun.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there's ways to fix that.
What? I want to head back to the tavern now.
Okay.
And he just starts walking back to the tavern and probably end the session. Actually, well, you know what? We'll end it on a little bit of a cliffhanger thing because you guys are all going to get back into the tavern and I'm going to show you something. Where is it? So, give me a
The
second.
guy tells me to, that will head back to the tavern and show me something. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Jeez.
Shut up.
Sounds a little bit suspicious.
So as you head back to the tavern, the four of you arrive, and you notice a new challenger. No, you notice an extra ally is sat around the table, conversing with Irina. And yeah, this ally seems to be a warforged dressed in sort of monastic clothing. And as soon as the four of you enter, he looks up and stares at Argon and says, "Ah, it has been quite a long time. I did not expect to see you here." And that's where we'll end it.
Oh my god.
Some secret backstory stuff. Oh.
Yeah, I couldn't think of a better place to end it than that.
God.
So yeah,
That was fun.
How does he remember me, but Guy doesn't remember his? Okay, I'm gonna stop worrying about that. That's a cool reveal.
I'm still more excited about seeing Greg again.
People really thought he was gone, huh?
He was crowd's favorite.
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna explain how these spirit ally things work.
Yes.
Because you know those alternative character sheets you made?
No.
Uh,
I don't remember it.
so basically, up to your proficiency bonus times per long rest, you can use powers from that character sheet. So say you wanted to rage, like Argon has rage and action surge because he's got a fighter and barbarian. He could use rage, action surge as, you know, these powers from his alternate class. I mean, because it's proficiency bonus, you can use 3 things and it's per long rest, so it's not too, you know, overpowered, but yeah.
So, how does it work with like permanent traits?
With what?
Like traits you have continuously, you don't use them. You
Uh,
can still use them, or they just not.
Give me an example of a trait like that.
Like the I don't remember the name, but the trait from Eldritch Invocation from Warlock that lets you see in the darkness.
Oh no, you can activate it.
Non-magical.
Yeah,
Okay.
and since it's like a lower thing, it's just seeing through darkness and what. Well, actually, yeah, stuff like that. You use it and it just takes up that one slot and you can use it permanently
Until the next long rest.
until until the next long rest. I
okay,
didn't mean
that's cool.
permanently.
I was gonna say, hold up.
But when I say permanently, I mean
all the abilities.
yeah. But yeah, it's a fun little mechanic I thought you guys would enjoy.
That's fun. I want to get possessed though. I want to play alternative Wayne for him.
I
need to
mean,
make the DC higher.
but yeah, that's today's session. It's been a while, but I hope you kind of enjoyed it. So
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
yeah,
Like finally entering Barovia.
yeah.
The town of Barovia.
Yeah, I'm just calling it the village now because I basically, I think it just, yeah, it's a cool name. Exactly, nothing to do with Resident Evil 8.
Yes.
Obviously.
Okay, I've got to make the notes for the, oh, actually, I've got to stop